Speakers are the voice of our devices. From vinyl records to smartphones, they're at the heart of how we experience sound. But despite decades of rapid technology evolution, speakers remain practically the same. So how do they work? And what makes their design so enduring? Today on Sonic Sciences, we're digging deep into the science, the simplicity, and the fascinating physics behind speakers. Let's start with a foundational question. What is sound? Sound is, in essence, a vibration. When you pluck a guitar string, hit a drum, or clap your hands, you set air molecules into motion, creating a series of waves. These waves are compressions and rarefactions in the air, traveling until they reach your ear, causing tiny hairs in your inner ear to move, which your brain interprets as sound. This movement of molecules is what speakers aim to replicate, but on a much larger, controlled scale. Speakers replicate sound with 4 primary parts. First, there's the cone, also called the diaphragm, usually made of paper, plastic, or metal. It's this cone that pushes the air to create sound waves. Then, there's the voice coil, a coiled wire that sits within a strong magnetic field. The magnet, often a permanent magnet, and the suspension, a flexible surround, keep everything centered and allow the cone to move. Though simple, these components come together in a beautifully complex dance. At the heart of this movement is something called electromagnetic force. When an audio signal, an electrical current, flows through the coil, it generates a magnetic field. This magnetic field interacts with the permanent magnet's field, causing the coil and the attached cone to move. Think of it like a push and pull that moves the cone back and forth in sync with the audio signal. Imagine you're holding a drumstick and tapping a drum in perfect sync with music. The coil is like that drumstick, moving the cone to create the exact same vibrations that went into recording the sound. It's an electromagnetic translation of musical energy. The speaker's cone doesn't just move at one speed or distance. It vibrates at different frequencies and amplitudes based on the electrical signal. Low frequencies, or bass sounds, make the cone move slowly and far, creating that deep rumble you feel as much as hear. High frequencies, or treble, cause the cone to move fast and in short pulses. This is how a speaker captures the entire sound spectrum, from bass to treble. Now, while one speaker can technically cover the full range, specialized speakers handle different frequencies more effectively. Subwoofers tackle the lows, tweeters manage the highs, and mid-range speakers handle everything in between. By dedicating speakers to specific ranges, you get cleaner, crisper sound without distortion. That's why high-end sound systems have multiple speakers, each optimized for a particular range. This approach is like an orchestra. Each speaker instrument has a unique part to play in creating a symphony of sound. So, why haven't speakers changed much in half a century? Speakers are what we call mature technology. Since the underlying physics are simple and effective, most improvements have focused on materials and efficiency rather than reinventing the wheel. Modern speaker designers tweak things like cone material, magnet strength, and shape to achieve specific tonal qualities, but the core remains unchanged. Not all speakers are created equal. Quality differences lie in how accurately the speaker can follow the electrical signal. Higher quality materials, better design, and finer precision allow for less distortion and clearer sound. That's why a top-of-the-line speaker can feel like it's bringing you closer to the music, while a budget speaker might sound a bit flat. Another key part of speaker design is impedance, measured in ohms. Impedance is the speaker's resistance to the current from your amplifier. Matching impedance correctly ensures that the speaker and amp work in harmony. Too much or too little, and you risk losing sound quality or even damaging your equipment. Understanding this balance is crucial for serious audiophiles. If you're serious about your sound, tools like decibel meters and impedance testers can help you fine-tune your setup. These allow you to measure output levels and resistance, making it easier to optimize everything. After all, each room and speaker setup can be unique, so some testing goes a long way. While the basics of speakers have stayed the same, the future still holds exciting potential. Imagine flexible speakers woven into fabric, or micro speakers embedded in everyday objects, or even holographic sound systems that surround you without traditional speakers. Advances in materials and nanotechnology could bring more innovation, but as far as the core physics go, we're already near perfection. Speakers are a rare example of simplicity and durability in tech. The basic science behind them, electromagnetism and vibration, has been almost flawless from the start. In a world where devices evolve constantly, speakers stand as proof that sometimes the simplest solutions really are the best. They're a testament to design that works, which is why, from vintage classics to high-end audiophile setups, speakers remain a cornerstone of the way we experience sound. Thank you for joining us on this sonic journey. If you love diving into the science behind speakers, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Here on Sonic Sciences, we're always exploring the mysteries behind the sound.